if you're sitting a lot, here, have this drink here real quick, because apparently, okay, this cheap drink protects against the dangers of sitting all day better than exercise. I mean, I gotta believe it before I'm sorry, I gotta see it before I believe it here, but all right, go ahead and just let me know what we're dealing with here. Scientists have identified a favorite cold weather drink as a key means of reversing the harmful effects of prolonged sitting. Young adults spend around 6 hours on average of their day sitting. Okay, this sedentary behavior is linked to an increased risks of obesity, heart disease, and depression. Even if they are physically active at other times, prolonged sitting, often at a desk at work, can gradually impair blood vessel function through stress and reduced blood flow, which in turn lowers the availability of crucial protective molecule called a nitric oxide. Yes, that controls how blood vessels widen. Scientists in the UK found that a cup of hot cocoa really could fend off these effects in a new study involving 40 young men of varying fitness levels. The secret was the high amount of flavonoids in the natural cocoa. Yes, the heart health boosting compound that lowers blood pressure. One group drank the cocoa high in flavanols, while another had a nearly identical drink with lower levels of flavanols. The cocoa drink prevented the decline in blood vessel function in both the arm and leg arteries, maintaining baseline levels throughout the sitting period. Dr. Katerina Renadino, a nutritional scientist at the University of Birmingham, and a lead author of this study, said in a statement, "Whether we are sitting at desks behind the wheel of a car, on a train, on a sofa, next to a cat, wearing a hat, sitting on hay, rolling around all day, we all spend a lot of time seated. Even though we are not moving our bodies, we're still putting them under stress. Finding ways to mitigate the impact of sitting for uninterrupted periods has on our vascular system could help us cut the risk of developing cardiovascular diseases. 1,000%. Sedentary behavior is a leading health risk with strong ties to increased odds of experiencing heart disease, obesity, high blood pressure, and more. Previous research has shown that sitting for long hours behind a desk increases the risk of dying from any cause by 16% and from cardiovascular disease by 34%. Sitting for just a few hours without getting up also harms the health of one's blood vessels, even if they are young and healthy. Scientists measure this by using an ultrasound to see how well the artery widens when blood flow increases, a sign of healthy, flexible blood vessels. Just 1 to 6 hours of continuous sitting can significantly reduce this ability, especially in the arteries of the legs. A UK study tested whether drinking cocoa rich in flavonols before 2 hours of sitting could protect blood vessel health in the legs and arms of young healthy men. The researchers also checked if the cocoa helped maintain circulation in the smallest blood vessels and kept a blood pressure stable. Researchers recruited 40 young healthy men aged 18 to 34, with half being highly fit and the other less so. Each participant underwent 2 laboratory visits during which they drank either a high flavonoid cocoa beverage or a placebo cocoa drink with most flavanols removed. Between 30 to 60 minutes later, they sat perfectly still for 2 hours while scientists used advanced ultrasounds to measure how well the arteries in their arms and legs function before and after this period of inactivity. The person's baseline fitness level provided no protection against the harmful vascular effects of prolonged sitting. Both the high fit and low fit groups experienced the same negative consequences after 2 interrupted hours. That's interesting. The flavanol-rich drink made a significant difference in both fit and non-fit participants. However, when participants drank the low flavonoid placebo cocoa and sat for 2 hours, their blood vessel function decreased significantly in both the brachial artery in the arm and the femoral artery in the leg. This was an expected harmful effect of sitting. When participants drank the high flavanol cocoa and then sat for the same 2-hour period, their blood vessel function did not drop at all. The decline was completely prevented. That is absolutely wild, man. And who would have thought, after hours and hours of sitting, having a cup of hot chocolate is what's going to end up fixing you up? Who knew, man? Who knew? So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.